Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Shaq with Dollar Sign, and we back with another journal entry. Basically like a little trade recap on the day. So I got in on some gold sells. I noticed that there was a lot of wicks. Well, on the 5 minutes, there was a lot of wicks happening from the 5100 level. Price briefly pushed up to about 5119. Then closed very strongly, kind of signifying that okay, sellers are back in control. I got in on the break of the candle 5097. As soon as it closed, I got in for the sell. Took it all the way down to about 50, 70, around that area. Got a nice 1 to 6 RR. Um, Kind of bringing the challenge, well, not the challenge, but bringing my prop account back up to 1% left on the account. So I was literally like I had like one trade left. So right now we're sitting at not necessarily a little bit of comfort room, but we're at least we didn't lose the account today. So it is what it is. Yeah. Overall, it was a good day. Execution was great. Only thing that I kind of want to work on moving forward is just distractions. Maybe locking my phone away, or just when price action is kind of boring, and just to kind of like regardless of what the job we do is boring as a trader, it's a boring job. I don't really care what anybody has to say, and if you're really locked in, it's supposed to be boring. But I'm kind of noticing that I need to remove certain things just so like I can really just stay focused on the charts, even though it's like friggin' sometimes it's like friggin' pulling tooth and nails. Um, but yeah, overall it was a great day. We got what's today, Thursday. I don't think I'm gonna be trading Friday. Fridays tend to be my losing day, so I don't think I'm trading Fridays. But yeah, so this week we went so out of 3 days we won two of them. On the Tuesday session, we had no trade setups. At least, okay, I'm not gonna say we had no setups. What happened was because of the fact that I don't have the necessary leverage to take certain trades, especially on Nasdaq. There was a Nasdaq setup that happened on Tuesday that like went crazy. I wanted to get in, but again, based on the leverage I had on the account, I couldn't. It was like a 56 pip stop loss. So yeah, it didn't really give me opportunity unless I was gonna over risk. And from a risk management standpoint, only risk 0.5%. In order for me to have taken that trade, I would have had to risk like the remaining. I had like maybe $70 left in the challenge. Or not the challenge, sorry, $70 on the prop account before I would blow the account. So obviously, just from a risk management standpoint, that wouldn't have been a great thing for me to do. It happened again today where Nasdaq had a crazy setup right around what time was it? Right around 9:45. There was a beautiful buy that happened. Price obviously ended up coming back later on. It's now what time is it? 10:30. Price kind of corrected that move and came back down, but remember, I aimed for one-to-ones, so the one-to-one would have hit. But again, from a leverage aspect, it wouldn't have allowed me to take that trade without upping my risk, and that's just a recipe for disaster. So yeah. All in all, man, like I said, all we're gonna do is just keep taking the same setups. We understand how to trade, we understand the analysis, we understand their setups. We just every single day we're gonna execute the exact same way, win or lose. As long as it's the same execution, A to Z, even from an aspect of closing the trade early if the trade goes X amount against me. As long as we did that, then in my mind, it's still a winning day. Because again, that's what Mark Douglas mentioned, that's what you got to do. So like I said, and this is what it is. It's your boy Shaq with the dollar sign. As always, peace, love, and prosperity. And again, just stay the course. We got this. Yeah, peace.